Hi, Dr. Nathalie Edmond here from Antiracism Revolution and Mindful and Multicultural Counseling. Excited to chat with you about Antiracism Revolution. It's about late February when I'm recording this, so Antiracism Revolution has been live for about 10 months, and I've so appreciated the ways that its launch was a pivot for me, a time where I was getting a little bit burnt out and had lost my spark about anti-racism work. But when I really clarified for myself what was going on for me, it was really that I was tired of doing certain kinds of intro to anti-racism workshops, that I really appreciated the conversations that were more interactive, that were built in long-term relationships, and that I wanted to integrate my love, like yoga. You can see kind of my bolster and my blankets back there. And if I move, maybe you even see my yoga mat there, ready for me to jump on at any point. And just how much being in a settled body allows me to hold space for racial stress and trauma, for the somatics of whiteness, for how can we really be revolutionary in building an anti-racist, anti-oppressive life. When I say anti-racism, I'm talking about addressing the racial hierarchy that's been built into all of our institutions. And I'm saying, let's center being racial beings at the heart of this work. So no matter what social justice movements move us, or we're compelled to, or we're impacted by, we recognize that anti-racism has to be part of all those discussions. Whether we're therapists, or we're parents, or we're partners, or just human beings committed to collective liberation, or curious about how do I get free? And how do all the people get free around me? How do we create more equity, which requires both self-reflection, building somatic resources, building our racial literacy, so that we can go beyond the basic conversations around anti-racism, that we don't need to create cancel culture or shame people or be righteous or dehumanize other people, that we can, with love and compassion and curiosity and dialectics, multiple truths, we can engage in difficult conversations and brave conversations. We can hold other people accountable so that they are inspired to change as well, that we can adapt our language for the circumstances that we're in, that this has to happen in love, and back to the settled body. So noticing when we get triggered. So Anti-Racism Revolution is about all of that. All are welcome, and you can catch up live, you can catch recordings, you can show up for meditation or asana yoga classes. You can check out my dog. You can listen to my dog barking periodically when he gets excited or disturbed about something. We have great things coming up this spring as we approach 1-year anniversary, really focusing on some of the Race to Dinner Karen documentary, Deconstructing Karen, to talk about white women, the ways that they're complicit in anti-racism even when they are liberal, and the ways in which they can do better, and that they have great power that they can be using to be really revolutionary, and that is uncomfortable and requires risk and self-reflection. Paired with that is the book White Women by the same authors, facilitators, really an amazing book I recommend you read. We're having a racial trauma continuing education event in May as part of the 1-year anniversary, included in standard membership and basic plus webinars plus team membership, and ongoing things that we'll talk about class and the intersection of race and class. We'll talk about just the fundamentals of anti-racism. Currently, I'm in the Race Talk series, and I'll plan to offer it again either in the summer or the fall or both. And it's really great to have like deep, meaningful conversations across racial groups to go deeper. Maybe say the things that are polite or disrupt the things that are polite to really build authenticity and intimacy. So the plan for the spring is to build in more live workshops while still allowing people to share in other ways, and really inviting people to disrupt the silence that happens that really prevents us from making meaningful change. Hope to see you in Anti-Racism Revolution. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I tend to offer things both in the daytime and the evening, so there's always an option for you. Take good care.